The internet was shocked when the Wizard Liz revealed that her fiancé, Landon Nickerson, had allegedly betrayed her while she was 4 months pregnant. The same woman who taught millions of women to choose themselves, raise their standards, and never settle suddenly found herself living every woman's worst nightmare. But this episode isn't about gossip. It's about the uncomfortable truth this scandal exposed. No amount of beauty, money, self-worth affirmations, or high-value woman content can protect you from betrayal. So what do women do with that truth? Welcome back to the Healed Woman podcast. I think every woman on the internet collectively gasped when the Wizard Liz shared what happened with Landon. Because if it could happen to her, the woman who built an empire teaching women self-worth, the woman who preached standards, the woman who constantly reminded women that they were the prize, then what hope is there for the rest of us? And I think that's why so many women were devastated. Not because a celebrity got cheated on, but because the fantasy shattered. Let's be honest, the Wizard Liz represented hope. She was beautiful, rich, successful, disciplined, feminine, soft, confident. She manifested her dream man. He bought the expensive ring. He publicly adored her. They were expecting a baby. She looked like proof that if you healed enough, if you glowed up enough, if you became that girl enough, you could finally be safe. Then the allegations came out that Landon had been messaging another woman through Snapchat while Liz was pregnant. Landon later acknowledged inappropriate behavior and apologized publicly. And women everywhere asked, if even the Wizard Liz gets cheated on, then what are we doing all this for? I don't think healing guarantees loyalty. I don't think self-love guarantees commitment. I don't think being beautiful guarantees respect. Because betrayal isn't always about your value. Sometimes it's about someone else's character. A faithful man isn't faithful because his girlfriend is perfect. He's faithful because he is faithful. An unfaithful man isn't unfaithful because you weren't enough. He's unfaithful because he chose to be. That's a terrifying truth. Because it means you cannot control outcomes. You cannot optimize yourself into certainty. You cannot become so desirable that another human being loses their free will. I don't think women were just grieving for Liz. I think they were grieving for themselves. Because so many women secretly believe, if I become prettier, if I become calmer, if I heal my attachment style, if I cook better, if I lose the weight, then he won't betray me. The Wizard Liz scandal challenged that belief. It forced women to confront something painful. You can do everything right and still get hurt. If healing can't guarantee loyalty, why heal at all? Because healing was never supposed to make you untouchable. Healing teaches you what to do after life disappoints you. It teaches you can survive heartbreak, you can leave, you can rebuild, you can become a mother, a businesswoman, a woman on her own terms. Healing isn't armor. It's resilience. I actually think this scandal made the Wizard Liz more human because suddenly she wasn't just a beautiful woman giving advice from a pedestal. She became every woman. The woman who trusted, the woman who loved, the woman who believed, the woman who discovered that betrayal doesn't discriminate. And maybe the lesson isn't become the prize. Maybe the lesson is even prizes get hurt, but your ability to rise afterward, that's where your power lives. So if you're listening to this after being cheated on, after being lied to, after discovering you weren't the exception, I want you to remember this. You were never stupid for loving. You were never naive for believing. And another person's inability to honor you is not evidence that you were unworthy. The Wizard Liz didn't fail because she got betrayed. And neither did you. Because healing isn't measured by whether bad things happen to you. It's measured by whether you abandon yourself when they do. This has been the